Okay, so let's try to clear this up. There is absolutely zero historical evidence that Easter bunnies and Easter eggs have anything to do with pagan religions. Anyone who has already started furiously typing something like austere, stop it. The earliest mention that we have of austere is from the 8th century. It comes from the writings of a monk named Bede, where he basically said that a family member went to Germany and witnessed a group of people who worshipped a goddess named Ostera, which translates to the dawn. Beyond this one mention of this group of people, there's pretty much exactly zero mentions of this supposed goddess all throughout history. That is until the 19th century, when Jacob Grimm, one of the Grimm brothers, you know, the ones that are famous for things like Cinderella, wrote a book of mythologies that come from Germanic roots. Jacob Grimm expounded on the idea and the fairy tale of this goddess in this mythology, but he didn't have any historical knowledge of this supposed goddess outside of Bede's writing. Now, all throughout human history, rabbits or hares have been associated with rebirth. It was a common theme found in many cultures all throughout Europe. Over time, Christians started to see the significance of this when it relates to the Easter story, and it became a common practice in Germany to go out and hunt rabbits on Easter. Eggs were also seen as a sign of new birth. Eggs were also a common food that people would eat in order to break their Lenten fast. And in the 13th century, people started to paint these eggs as well. It wasn't until the 20th century, the 1900s, that neo-pagans and Wiccans started making up fairy tales of their own about Ostera, claiming that she turned a bird into a hare and that the hare, in thanks, started pooping out a bunch of colorful eggs. Well after the tradition of Easter started when it relates to bunnies and eggs. If you believe that things like the Easter bunny and the eggs are actually from pagan roots, you are believing the neo-pagans and the Wiccans themselves. Again, the people who believe that the moon is a god and that the earth is the mother god. Like, come on, people. That's all I've got for you today. God bless you and have a wonderful day.